backyard, and y'all know how we do it out here, right?
Where we going, man? Where we going?
We coming down here from the state of Georgia.
Okay.
We call ourselves the Georgia Boys.
Oh, yeah.
Y'all come gather around. Come on now.
Come on, guys, come on. This is Georgia Boys, man. They're getting
That's
ready.
right.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
Everybody sit around the campfire right here.
Yeah,
Come
man.
on now.
Campfire. Come on, guys, come on.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Y'all ready?
Yeah.
Now, here we go.
Deep fresh here in the state of Georgia, blowing up like a hot can of soda. I told you that we're about to change the game, a new thing. Hip hop is the name. That's right. I grew up in a small town. Used to play baseball till the sun went down. Yeah, we play in the front yard, and some fly balls were known to hit cars. That's when we'd run in the woods and play dumb, but then we felt like crooks. Yeah, we knew what to do. We had to confess, man, it wasn't me, it was you. I can laugh about it now and think back. There ain't nothing that I did I would take back. 10 years in the past, it went by fast, and now I drink shine from a flask. We just some redneck dirt road riders, come on. We do some country with a little hip hop and a song. We like to hunt and fish and do what we can to stay free. There's cow pastures and trees as far as I can see. All grown up, I gotta hold my own. 28 more years till I own my home. I don't own the throne, that'd be my wife. And I say these things just to keep it right. Things change when you grow up. Every day you gotta show up. Had a bad day, that's tough luck. Ain't nobody gonna dry your tears. Those days are gone and got lost in the years. Be a man and get up when you fall and stand tall. That's what I was taught. I try to keep a good head on my shoulders. I feel good things getting closer. Friday I just got off work, make a couple phone calls and I changed my shirt. Cornbread set a party at his house, bonfire in the backyard and I'm out. We just some redneck dirt road riders, come on. We do some country with a little hip hop and a song. We like to hunt and fish and do what we can to stay free. There's cow pastures and trees as far as I can see. We just some redneck dirt road riders, come on. Y'all know what we talking about.
What's up, guys? This is Diesel Pie 334. Last night I made the future Florida trip video part 2, showing my tackling and stuff. My GoPro app does not like a 15-minute video for some reason. So I've got everything on now. I don't have it all in one bag. But I'll show you what I did to my stuff, and old Gus is going with us, special guest. He got all his stuff set up last night, so it should be good. It's 8:59, 9 o'clock. I've had my breakfast. Time for a good old morning dip. So, yeah, Gus's parents were perfectly fine with it. So, we're really looking forward to catching a lot of fish down in Florida, hopefully. Got my mud jug out today. Alright, so we will start off with my baitcasters. Now yesterday y'all didn't get to see it, but I had monofilament on. So, as you can see, let's see how this looks. Yeah, you can see that. if you can see the spool, I got 40-pound Cast King Mega 8 braid. New braid that just came in a couple days ago. So, really like the way it spools on my line. And this is the bait that is supposed to be really good this time of year, a fluke with a swim bait hook with no weight. We're going to try it. So, that's my first Bear Creek hole. Well, alright, for the second one, I didn't change much on this rod here. For the frog's sake, I wanted to leave it monofilament. It's 12-pound mono with one of the new Strike King frogs. I like the tails on it. I may cut some off of that, but still really like the coloration of it. But anyway, looks really good. And that will be the other setup. And I will also put other top water baits on here, or jerk baits. So that's the Bear Creek rods. Now canals and surf and piers. We'll be using the pin. I got it strung last night. Now let me tell you, I got some of that Strand Magnathin. I'm not a fan. It spooled off. We tried to put it on Gus's reel, this spinning rod over here. I'll show y'all here in a second. And it would spool off and just keep knotting. And it was 20-pound. It was just a mess. So he had some 15-pound big game, just regular trilene. And usually I'm a big fan of Strand, but this Magnathin, I'm just not a big fan of it. So we got that, 15-pound. Probably put a little much on there, but that's all right. Then I took a little piece of this Cast King right here and made a leader for live bait with a bait holder hook. This is what I normally use down on the piers and out in the surf. Just an ultralight one like this. I catch sharks, flounders, suckerfish. It's usually a blast, and the occasional sea trout. So that's the canal and surf rods and pier. And then the big guy, which we might try and catch a shark on. I need to change the hooks out on this. Is my big Penn Fierce II. 180-pound braid, 150-pound wire saltwater leader with soon to be an octopus circle hook down here. So I will change that. And that's the 4 rods I'm taking. I will leave the... See, yesterday I gave the descriptions of all my rods and reels, but today I'll just leave them in the description. But moving on to some of the baits I got. Alright, so just to tell you, I got a pack of flukes, those white ones. I got a bluegill, it's bluegill flake by Zoom color, as well as 3 packs of Senkos, 1 white, 1 special order color from Sportsman's Warehouse. It's kind of a clearish white with copper flake in it. It's a really neat color. And red bug 3-inch Senkos for like bluegill and little cichlids and stuff. Alright, now these are one of the top baits down there for snook or anything else. I watched a kid catch 3 snook on one of these right in front of me. I was fishing with the same bait, just a different color. Pink or chartreuse, whatever your preference is. When I went to the bait store there in July, I mean, they would bring a new shipment of them in almost every day, because people would just come in and buy like a whole row of them. They're that good. I hooked into a big fish with this big Penn Pursuit 1 or Pursuit 2, and that's when I had 30-pound mono on there with just a bucktail. And I don't know what it was, but it snapped 30-pound monofilament, so it had to be a decent fish. But anyway, that is some of the saltwater baits. I got some jerk baits on clearance. I got one like this and a couple other ones in a different color. I got a topwater popper for the Bear Creek. And these I used last year and caught a ladyfish and had a grouper blow up on it. Let's see if I can get this undone. This is the one I used last year and caught a bunch. It's a Head and Super Spook. Really like these baits. They really work good around like the edge of canals and in the mornings. So that's what we'll be using. And here in just a second I'll show you Gus's tackle. Alright, so now Gus's tackle. This is a Shakespeare combo. It is one of their old deep sea rigs, the Tiger spinning combo. This is what he's going to use in the surf. I believe he's got 15-pound on here, which I hate to see if he gets a big fish. But that's his saltwater rod. And then we've got he's got a Quantum baitcaster. He put the Cast King, I put him some Cast King braid on here. Browning rod with a jerk bait for the Bear Creek. And then for saltwater and freshwater, he put the Cast King braid on his spinning reel with a mini frog. Well, come on now. A mini frog. Should be good for the Bear Creek, as well as he'll switch over and put a rig like I've got on my smaller Penn spinning reel for saltwater. So that's our tackle, guys. I'll leave the description, everything of what our setups are, reel and rod wise. But until next time, we'll see y'all on our way to Florida tomorrow. This is Diesel Pie 334, and we'll catch y'all later.